Well, there we go. Third time lucky. Let's see if we can let's see if we can start up again. Well, there we go. Third time lucky. All right. Now, let's see, where were we? We're going to go in today and have a look at finishing off our little island right at the end of the world. So that was a false start. That were two streams at the same time for YouTube, and it got very confused about what I was trying to stream. So I did the horrible thing and I killed everything, and we restarted that. So welcome to this chaotically starting Sunday afternoon. So we're in Scrap Mechanic, and I'm on the test version, which I switched over to so I could see if the raft would do any better in test version, and it did a little bit, but hence this world is now in test version. It's 2 in the morning, and I've done some work over the last week. I've gone and stuck the I've made decisions, big decisions. So you may recognize this. This is called bubble plastic. There's like 6,000 oil worth of it up here, and it makes the raft float. However, we've come to the end of the world. This is the end of the world here. Out there is nothing anymore, and all it does is loop back. So this is the farthest I can get from my current base. And I'm going to build a new base out here. And what I've done is I've taken the raft and I've stuck it up there. I've made a little farm down here. And so today I want to kind of finish this off and build a little boat, which I'll probably run on thrusters because I have piles of oil, oil and gas. And then we'll make a little mini boat and we'll just race all the way back home. So I'm already 8 minutes out of time. Hello, Mr. Boss. Good afternoon. Yeah, how's my Sunday going? Well, I had like 3 simultaneous streams thanks to my streaming software and YouTube not understanding each other. So that was a good start to the today's episode. But so far, yeah, I'm quite chuffed. It's been a quite relaxed Sunday. How are you doing? Have you been amusing yourself? I'll just wait for the sun to come up, and then we'll go and do some stuff. I made a little list of stuff I want to do today. So yeah, first thing I want to do is I want to start planting up the farm, and then somehow devise some defense around this farm, which is probably going to be quite violent swinging arms, because I haven't done that one yet, and I still wanted to do it. And I got a pile of bombs, which I might use on the third raid night. So let's start off with some. I want to have some. I want to. There was another goal for today, which is to have 50 burgers, so I could get home again. And we got the cook pot out there. So let's see. We need tomatoes. We need beetroot. We need carrots and potatoes. All right. Let's go and get ourselves a raid. And I have a neat little watering system, quite accidentally, which I'll turn on in a minute. So I'm out here on the corner of the map, and this turns out to be an island. It's a quite sizable little island, but it's an island nevertheless. Let's just do it from here, and you can see it. And it's got 3 farming areas on it. One really large here, and then a smaller one there, a smaller one there. The little shack that was out there is now up there, so there's a farming area here. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, and I'm going to come out here and build a base out here. It's the farthest base away from home. So because it's an island, it turns out there's water directly below here. So my pump actually just sits Or is it? Usually you'd end up drawing, if you're going to do anything underground, drawing a line out to the edge of an island or to a... Is this the working stream? Hi, Cube. Thank you. Hey, Jonathan. Is this the working stream? Yes, this is the working stream. I apologize for technology. I was just showing this little watering system because I've made this farm. Actually, no, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the crops and then we can turn it on. I can show you what it is. Welcome, Cube. Nice to see you here. What am I missing? Carrots. Because we want to make burgers. Veggie burgers. All right, so the watering system is this arm, which makes everything turn in circles and eventually it'll water everything. Let's turn it on. It's kind of random, but it does the thing, and it costs a controller and a couple of bearings and a timer for to fire the water cannon. Now, where is the water source? Well, sneakily, in this case, the water source is down here. There's the tank, and I guess I can show you where the rest is. If I do this. Well, we can borrow that chair. We don't have to go very far. I'll have that, thanks. Very good. So if we go and look underground, you'll actually see I'll drown. Because the water is actually under the island. So if that's the case, if you're farming on an island, you don't actually have to go to the edge of the water, edge of the island to go and find your water. So can I stand up without falling off? I guess so, yeah. So I'm actually swimming under this. I've got my pump directly attached to my... So that was neat and easy. All right, you can go back up there. Okay, so that'll go around splashing, and just save your ears, I'll turn down the my own ears. Put that there for a moment. Oh, come on. All right, now I've had a raid here because I've already had some farming done. And they come on this side, and they come on this side, and they come on the back side, and it is test. So I have indeed had one or two holes being dug into the bar when they attack. So it is a thing. So you can't just have passive defense anymore. You're going to have some active defense. So I've still got some ideas which I've never done before, which probably aren't that good, but let's have a go at them. I've got some level 3 here. Where's the bearings? Right, and I think I've already got the controllers. So controllers, bearings, metal level 3, and I guess I need a switch. Where is it? There it is. One. How many switches? We'll have 2 for now. And then the idea is to set up the arms on the corners of the network downstairs on the barrier, and just have them mash round when the bots come close. That may or may not work. There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Bring a bunch of component kits. I guess that's everything. Okay. I wonder if this is going to work very well, or if the beams are going to end up glitched through the barrier itself. Let's start out by putting it on a controller so it doesn't move around. You can go over there. Oh, it's not connected yet. Now it is. So this one connects to that. This one goes to 360 and its speed, and let's upgrade that all the way so get some nice speed out of it. All right, we'll test it at lower speed first. No, a central block, and then we'll put 16. We'll see how this behaves. Maybe it doesn't even have to be going that fast to mash a bot. Right, where's the switch? Could put that somewhere out where I can stand without getting waxed myself. Maybe I want to put the controls upstairs in the end. That goes to the... Why is that not connected? Oh, that's not connected. All right. We will connect you. All right. I'm quite sure that's not healthy for bots. All right, that's nice. We'll have 2 of these at least, and then maybe put something in the middle. Oh. Hi, Stephen. Good afternoon. Welcome, and how are you doing? Hope your Sunday's being pleasant to you. I'm building up some defense around this little farm. And I thought we'd use some rotating arms to do that. You know what? We'll go the whole way. We'll do all 4 corners. Just because symmetry. Hey, Toga. Good afternoon. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well at the moment. How's your zombie slaying progressing? We're putting on number 3 here of the rotating arms, which I hope will chop up the bots at midnight. We'll find out. And once this is working properly, we'll go over to the back because I've got a little surprise there. I've got a village. I've picked up one of the shack towns in total, and we'll put that out there as a little spot for where the farmers can come live on this peaceful island. Oh, how far is that? That's a nice little gap. So once all the problems are over, this can be paradise. Oh, Am I running out of metal 3? That's not good. Mm, I had some somewhere, I'm sure. Metal 2 will do, but metal 3 shines nicer. What did I do with this? I've got 17 blocks of level 3. Is that enough? I don't think so. That's not. I need some more. Hi, Marcellus. Good afternoon. Ah, okay, great. I've been watching Gray streams over on Twitch. I'll poke his link in a minute, and he's been playing. Oh, what's it called exactly? Minions Masters, Masters of Minions, uh, based in trading card game ideas, where you have a deck with spells and creatures, and you play against each other. It was pretty real time. Yes, Cube. I have saw blades and I have multiple guns and I have all kinds of other stuff with me on this thing. Where are the guns? Yeah, we've got some guns. We've got 4 and we've got the blades. So yeah, we'll put the blades on. I agree. It's called Minion Masters. So Gray's been progressing in that, haven't you? Uh, let's see. There we go. So if you want to have a relaxed few hours watching Gray wrestle with games, that's a good spot to go. Let's go back to this one. So yeah, we got the blades. But the first thing I've got to do, I need some extra metal. What metal is this? This is 2, isn't it? That'll do. That'll do. It's just one arm. And then we'll go and grab the blades once this is all spinning. Because we'll probably use the blades on the spots where the arms are just about not going to reach. Because I really do want them in the blades. I want them to get mangled. You're welcome, Gray. What did you miss in these 16 minutes? You missed my full starter. Somehow I managed to start at 2 streams simultaneously, and YouTube, my broadcasting software, and viewers and me were all confused about what was going on. And so that's what you missed. Not a great deal. The short intro at this point is I'm on my island, which is at the end of the world. It's if you go out there, there's nothing there. That is the last building. Beyond that is the edge of the world. So I'm now the farthest point away as I could be from the crashed spaceship, I think. So I've decided I'm going to build up my remote base on this island. I've taken my raft. I've just hoisted my raft on a pole, and now I have a base up there. I'm going to make a little bit of a garden going on here. We've got some cows set up there. I'm going to build a village out there. I've got nicked some buildings from the mainland. We're going to set those out. Then we'll have a nice remote little spot to get to at some point. And then, before 4 o'clock, within the next 1.5 hours, we'll also make a little boat because I have a pile of thrusters and I have a lot of gas. And then we'll make a boat and see if I can get back home before 4 o'clock. So yeah, that's a bit full, isn't it? But we shouldn't have anything really dramatic to do. I've got to wire these things up before midnight. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, that's quite effective. I'll stay out of the way of that. Um, and they were only on low speed so far. So I'm a bit worried about turning them up to full speed. Okay. Let's go get the saw blades and put those on. I posted. All right, I've got to read chat, haven't I? If you cover the island and player-built structures, no bots will come. Very good, Marcella. So I was thinking about that because, of course, that would take a lot of resources to do. But what's the distance within a block that they won't spawn? So if you put down like a 16 by 16 block, but you take out you just leave the four corner blocks. Is that enough? And if you cover the island then in a lattice of little blocks, would that be enough to keep them off as well? I posted a new video, says Cube, actually a short one this time, about something I was planning for ages, and just before I recorded it, I watched Scrapman get confused about something in this video, 1 out of 2, which got me thinking about putting drills to see if it makes a difference. Generally, it does. Hi, Levin. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. We're dressing up the island a bit before we leave. So what are we at? 21:42. We got another 3 minutes before we get a raid, which will be a small one to start off with. You play Scrap, Levin? What have I done? I'll put the seats on that end. Duh. Yeah, this is going to be quite dangerous, but we'll just let it go. Shall I turn the night cam on for you guys? There you go. Have a little bit more light. All right, saw blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just because we can. I've made some more changes to my raft. The raft has become static. It is going to be the remote base. This is the farthest spot away I have from starter point where the other base is. This is a full set. This is a whole base, so I'm going to leave it here. And we will leave the adventures of the raft until the water actually becomes very good in Scrap Mechanic. How's that? Ooh, don't hit me. Really? Well, we might do that after midnight. Make the blades spinning. It'd be so cool if the rotators would push the bots into the blades. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay, we've got 10 seconds left. Oh, well, actually, it's going to be 3 tote bots, isn't it? Yeah, so for boating, I think the bottom line is that you cannot have a lot of glow bugs. Oh, that was sooner than I thought. Okay. Oh, this is quite effective. Oh, well, that was simple. Are you going to get damage out of this or not, Mr. Turtbot? I just got whacked in the head. That's okay, buddy. I get whacked in the head by these things too. Have you noticed how a Totbot's head bounces up and down? Observations in the wild do not do that. Ah, and that arm just killed a Totbot. Oh well, there we go. Life is solved. This was the way to defend my farm all along. All right, that's on my checklist for today was farm defense. I think that's a check. But this was the first night raid, and then we're going to have a second one, which is going to be kind of light still. But the third one should get us 10 hay bots. Okay, so what else was on the list? What else was on the list? What else was on the list was to make 50 burgers. So our little plants are running for that. I wonder if everything's been watered actually by now. That has. Yeah, everything's been watered. Good, because that means we can turn this annoying thing off. Okay. Yeah, so, all right. So since it's dark, it's 2:16. I want to show you something which is coming, maybe, and I hope it does. I'm going to have to go to my streaming software for a moment so I can switch to this. So, upcoming Thursday, I'm going to do a live stream on. I'll be streaming it on YouTube, and my buddies will be streaming it on Twitch. And I've been into creative mode, no, not into creative mode, in dev mode in survival, and I've created. I don't know if anybody knows Takeshi's Castle. Takeshi's Castle is a Japanese TV program where I think 200 contestants run this course, and contestants the first thing they have to do is get over this wall. And I think like the first 150 that get over it get to continue the course, and they have to go through all these obstacles and traps. And so I've built that for the Haybots. So Bot Rush is a course, and it has 5 or 6 obstacle areas in it. And what you're seeing here is work in progress because it's a lot further along now. And I'll put that out for a download on Thursday evening as well after we've done the broadcast, because I can't show you now. I'd love to show you all, but I can't, because then the contestants will also know how it works, and they're not supposed to yet. So these are just some screenshots as we've been going along. So there's that as well. See, that was on my list. I was supposed to tell you that stuff. There you go. So that'll be coming Thursday. I'll put out some notices on Facebook and on my bloody hell, I've got to tell you that as well while we're at it. So that I didn't put out a video this week. Nobody said, "Hey, where was our video?" Because I've actually been working on something else, which I've been wanting to do for a while, which is put up my website. That should work. Is that my? Yeah, there we go. And why have I wanted to do that is I wanted to bring my music and my videos together, because I make the music on the side. Well, I make the video, and then I write music to go with it. And I wanted to have a spot where I could also show off the music. So my website lets me set that up myself. Hi, gaming. Good afternoon. Nice to see you. All right, we're back into daylight. let's, let's clean this up. Now, here's a trick I didn't know, or maybe some people do. I thought we had 3 Haybots. Where did the other arm go? So I've stuck the legs to the construction. If I go up here and I grab one of my resource containers, and I don't place it, but I drop it by right mouse clicking, it has now picked up those 3 legs, which were connected to my construction. Thanks, gaming. Yeah, so I've got to admit I build websites for a living, or at least part of some of the things I do. So so that was a nice exercise to put that up. We're still stuck on Bot Rush. I'm very sorry. Thanks for showing me. Yeah, so that didn't help, did it? Because now they've gone. We'll do that in the morning again. But what I was saying is I stuck my bones to the construction, and then if you drop a resource collector on that construction, it'll pick up any bones which are attached to it. If anybody knows Marcellus's answer, give him a hand. I'm not a Minecraft player. Um, well, not as in I would stream it. I've played a bit, but I've definitely not got enough experience with it to give you a proper advice on that. I'm quite chuffed with this defense system. That was so simple. Oh, CZ killing himself. All right, 6 in the morning. Let's go and do the other thing I was going to do, because I went over to the mainland earlier. I did some grinding. Off stream. Well, I didn't really grind. I picked up these. Hello, guy. That was a nice shot. So I picked up these little buildings, and anybody who plays Scrap will recognise them. So I thought we'd put up a little town here for the farmers when they come back. And amusingly enough, I didn't have any hay bots on my island when I arrived here, and they weren't here for a very long time. And now they've shown up, and the Woks have shown up, and they weren't here either. So the plot thickens of this island. So I'm going to take these apart, and we're going to place them down a bit nicely, and make a little town for the farmers. That's how many buildings is that? One or two? That's two. Hi, Wicked. Good afternoon. Nice to see you, buddy. We're dressing up the island, prepping it for the future, for when everything has been solved in Scrap Mechanic, and the farmers can come back and live a happy life. So we'll prepare that for them, and then I'll make a little boat, and we'll go back home. Because I'm actually getting a bit seasick. I'm done with rafting for now. Let's see, that's where your entrance is. Is that your entrance? Do you have another entrance? Got one there as well. I think we'll have that back to front then. No, won't you let me? Oh, I locked myself in. There we go. There we go. That's nice. I'd like to live there. Where's your front? Do you even have a front? You got crates. I want to put all this muck on it. Let's take that off first. Oh, I remember this one time I killed a tokebot and its head was flung so hard it knocked me. Yeah, they're projectiles. It'd be good if we could use them as if you could put them in a pump or in a chest, and that wasn't very clever. Put them in a chest and pump them out as bullets. Tokebot heads would make them useful for once. There we go. Death averted. Yeah, thanks, gaming. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't have much else to do here. I'm still waiting to be rescued one day. So in the meantime, I better amuse myself, and it's a bit like being a interior decorator for the return of normality here. We'll consider this place as being in a lockdown at the moment. So this was your front. So I think it'd be nice if you was over here. I would have a little square. That's it. Put one there. Maybe we can do that. In this town, people live who only sell things to each other. And I brought the outhouse. I think we're going to restore that in all its glory and put a toilet back in there. Ow. I'm not sure what happened here. I can't remember taking that stuff out. Maybe this has had a tokebot accident. But that's the back anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Dunk. That's a big one. We'll have to turn that around and put it here. Let's see, from there. Approximately there. 9. That's the wrong calculus. We want to be over the other side. Where's my little block? There's my little block. That's not going to work, is it? That might not either. That should be high enough. Oh, still not. Yeah, that's sloping up, isn't it? All right, we'll go one more up. Come on, white. Very good. That's a bit ugly, but we got some wood to fix that. Yeah. Maybe Marcellus. I've actually tracked around this morning and I can't find any very nearby. I've got to bring them back by hand on the lift. So that's a bit of a it takes a while. I should maybe should bring some caged farmers here, and they can just sit around until they're released. There we go. That's that's a floaty build. I don't like floaty buildings because it has to look like it could be. There we go. No problems anymore. You are attached there, which I think I should leave in place then. That's nice. What else was I going to do out here? Oh yeah, we've got the toilet left. Where are we going to put the toilet? It's usually out the back of one of these two buildings, but we'll not do that. 8. We'll put the toilet here for communal use. Oh, can't see what the front is now. Oh, there it is. Is that the back or the front? Well, it doesn't really matter. It's very open anyway. It's a very free, airy toilet. I don't have a toilet with me. So what are we at? 1,500 hours. Let's go see if the food's ready. Oh. Yeah, that's right. You put defense on the farm. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, maybe not everything was watered. It's not actually all finished yet. Now, I was told inventory full. Why? That does another stuff. I don't want these boxes in my inventory really. Where's the udder? And then there was a fridge. Here we go. Right. I no longer. What about the inside of the floaty building? Can you now when you what is the floaty building? Oh, what about the inside as in decorating it? I'm not quite sure what to decorate it with. We're gonna have a look what's up in the boxes here. Oh, you also end up with so many seeds. Let's get rid of that 4. Let's stick these out here for now. It's more like the Ark of John, that when in the future dwarfdom comes back to this planet, they find this completely fully working, simple, functioning farm ready for them. Yeah, you're done. You guys are done. You are done. Oh, we're full again. How can I be full? There's an empty slot there on number 8. Okay. Is that it? We're empty? We're empty. Right, let's replant. Oh, there we go. More carrots. And then we'll go up and we'll make Dr. Cook start baking his the burgers for us, which I will need to get home later on. Oh, isn't there a floor in there? Yeah, that would be a problem for the farmers coming back. I agree. We'll have to look what we do that with. I've got lots of materials with me which I never actually used. Oh, what was I doing? Beets. Or are these tomatoes? These are beets, I think. Yeah. All right, and now the tomatoes. Nah. Okay, that's everything done and watered. Then we came up here because we were going to say to Dr. Cook, "Oi, mate, make us a bunch of these things." This always takes a while. I wish I could automate this. Put the cook belt on a chest with the stuff in it needs. In the meantime, we have to start thinking about the rafts or the boat I'm going to make with the thrusters to get home again. And if I'm correct, there's a lot of. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. There's certainly 10 stacks of oil in there, or what do you call it, gas. So that's enough to power thrusters, I think, to get home on something very simple and light. How far off are we? We're 3 minutes away from the raid. Let's dump some more of these seeds in here because they clutter a lot. Let's get rid of the blade. We don't need that anymore. There's a controller here which we don't need. I do want food. Okay, so I decided I wanted to have a lot of burgers to take with me. So if I stick them in the fridge, I'll be able to count them a lot easier. There we are. So that's 10 already. That's number 11. Right. Got a switch which we don't want. Let's get rid of that. We've got some component kits which I don't need anymore. Can't even put them in here anymore, can I? That shouldn't be in here, and neither should that. So when you made to solve the problem of the cookbot being slow, I've made more than one cookbot. I'll go out and later line up and set them to crafting. Agreed. Yeah. I've only got one Dr. Cook, and he's actually not been very good at cooking so far. This is really the first trip he's ever done anything for me. Usually just sits there lazy around. So when you make the rafts bubble wrap, I'm guessing you had extra, judging by the gas. I had extra oil. Well, I've just been collecting oil and making bubble wrap anyway as we went along. If you have 4, by the time you get back to the first, it's done crafting your burger. That's a good point. Yeah, so interacting with it takes 2.5 seconds. So if you've got 4, you've actually automated your, at least you've automated your time. consumption. What are you at? 2209. Now I was thinking of a thing, which might be silly, but I'll try it anyway. These things are very buoyant. I've found out. I don't have any. I don't have any water with light, but if I turn the night cam on, you guys should be able to see it. This is very dark, actually. I must have played. I can't even see if it placed it, but that's not as buoyant as I'd hoped, actually. I wonder if we could make a craft out of that. Put some thrusters on it. We'll find out in the morning when we have more light. That one's not watered. Here's a little trick which sometimes seems to work. If I can get myself under it. Yeah, there we go. Got a full bucket. And another one. Where are you? Come here. There it is. And that's that one. There's two more there. Can I get it on the edge? No, get on. And then while I'm happily farming, I think the bots are about to storm in. Let's see if I can just ignore them. I can't ignore you. Yeah, that's going to happen, isn't it? Oh. Oops. Yeah, that's going to happen. They're going to start popping over. Hello, come here. There we go. Was that it? I think that was it. And, well, that's a good finale. All right, so I'm going to stick the legs on the bottom, and we'll show the trick once more with the picking up all the legs by things attached to a structure. Why am I not seeing legs? Oh, they tend to get stuck behind this little. Hello, guys. I'll come and deal with you in a minute. Yummy component kits. Was that it for the legs? I guess so. Can't see any sparkles. Let's go and put these two to bed. Oh, wrong tool. Where's your leg? There's your leg. Oh, you won't let me do that. Okay. Can I do that? I can. I wonder if it'll pick up those two as well now. So the trick was, if I've got a resource collector and now I drop it on the structure the legs are attached to, it has now picked all the legs which were attached to the structure. How funny is that? It may make sense, but it does it, which is good because we'll use it. You can go over there. You can nicely grind up that stuff for me. Very good. All right, 258. So we've got a village up. Sort of. You think I should put a floor in it, don't you, spastic? Right. Let's go and see. We've got some stuff in here we can build with. Do you agree on a scrap metal floor? Thanks. I do too. Let's have a scrap metal floor in there. This is actually quite a large structure. How many of these have we got? 10? I could do with more, with it going faster. It does take double carrots, doesn't it, to make a veggie burger? Yeah, it takes 2 out of those. So I should really double up on the carrots, and I can do without making potatoes because I've got enough potatoes. All right, let's go and do that first, but we'll take these things with us because theirs have to go in the village as well. Um, um, right, we'll come back for those. Sorry, Cube, what's OP? The being able to pick up the legs. Oh, the night camp, thank you. Turn the night come off. There it is. Yeah, you're right. It's not much of a village yet. We've got buildings, and then no, I'm going to put that in a bush. We got can't be there. It can't be in a bush. Oh, that didn't. Oh, that's because I've gone all the way around already, haven't I? No. Oh, and we've got the tote bot heads on the back. Yeah. Uh, I think the outhouse needs a fridge. There we go. That's better. I've got to move you up a bit, all the way over here, probably. Mm. I don't really want to move it. I don't really want to move it. I'll move it backwards. That sounds like a better plan. Can I reach that? Hardly. Hmm. We'll put a little pole over here then instead, where I can reach on the inside of it. Then I can grab it over there, and I should be able to do that. There we go. And now you're not. That's the bushes in front of it, and the outhouse is out in the wild, but that's okay. So there was no floor left, was there? All right, let's have a floor. That's a beautiful design. I will pretend there's really small people, and the floor is up here, and the service desk is down there. Okay, that actually properly works. Maybe we should link the cash register up as well. Oh, I'll put the switch away already. Okay. Cube, I hope you're not happy now. Do you know how many dead hay bots this floor costs? Poor fellows. Oh, there's all kinds of holes in this thing. Okay, I didn't make them. I only picked up this building. I didn't break it. I can't remember I did. That's all. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. I can't get out of that anymore. Get rid of that strip. Flip that. There we go. Cube, you can have this one. This can be yours. You'll have to do something about the big window in the back. Now, did I have any other muck in my inventory? Yes, we have that. We have a little crate. We have another crate. For some reason, these tote pot heads, that usually goes on one of those things. For now, 6. We'll put that over there. 7. You can go there. Tilted. Good. And we've got a tote pot head, which is going to be decorative and sit here. There we go. Done. All right, let's build a boat. Let's go build a boat. Where is it we're at? We've got enough daylight left. Oh, we can, you can make almost any resource you want. Oh gosh, not do it again. I was almost about going to run into them again. Yeah, no, you can come in and and turn it into your villa. You don't have to use chicken mesh. I've my home from home now is I picked up the barn and I've turned the barn into my little home. So you've put extra lights in. I even have plants, and I have a vantage point. What do you call it? A viewing point. How pretty is that? And it flashes when I get up. Yeah, I was going to build a boat, wasn't I? So what am I going to build the boat out of? Let's try these things. Let's see if we can make anything sensible out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a start. Is this water? Yeah, this is water. I don't trust that water for flotation because there's so much land around it. So I wonder if this is going to float if I put this together. Hello, Wox. Lift is still here. Oh, it won't go on its side. It will only sit up straight. Can I put one on top? That works. Okay, so it wants to attach on the bottom. You can't see your placement if you're not underwater with it. All right, having said that. Okay, I admit defeat. We'll build on land. I was going to be clever and do it in the water. So that won't stick on its side to another one. So I can't make it do what I want. So we'll have to do it another way. Have some wood. There we go. That's what I wanted. I may revert back to using block plastic anyway, because it's going to be a lot lighter than these things. But this is just something I wanted to have tested for once. All right, let's see what this does in the water. I did have that in mind, Cube, to make a skyscraper on the island. But that, if you think about the amount of lumbering you'd have to do to even get that much scrap wood to make something really high. Where am I going? Not paying attention, am I? That's a nice little ledge. Okay. Holy cow. That's stable. So, all right, let's go and grab a seat. Thrusters, petrol, and see if it still floats after that. And not run into these things again. How did I do that? One thruster, two thruster, three thruster. Less scrap metal. And less other stuff. Good. So I need a bearing. And we're going to need a seat. I wonder if there's a seat around. There's a seat. That's very nice. Yeah, the thruster will be connected to that. We can connect the thruster. Yeah, okay, so that's easy. So let's see, a seat, thrusters, a bearing. Got some wood block. And we need some petrol. See if we can make something. Things float. This question is going to move. Because I do find that weight is a real big distractor for getting things moving. As we've seen with the raft, that was really too big. And I'm not flaking out on the raft. I'll just have to wait until they update the game a bit more. What? Let's see if it's still straight. It seems to be still straight. Let's make it symmetrical. There we go. Okay. If this, I'll have a laugh if this works and gets us home today. At least thrusters are going to be a lot faster than going by. Oh, that's not symmetrical. Okay, maybe we'll put something in the middle. Let's just see what it does in weight. I'm kind of worried that this is not going to be very good. Well, there's still a bunch of villages left there. Cube. Yeah, I kind of worried about this. So if we put the thruster not there but somewhere else on the thing. God, that's slow. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Marcellus. Yeah, I must say I upgraded my PC with a better video card, just purely due to Scrap Mechanic. Is that just too heavy altogether? Oh, that's funny. That balanced it out. See, it doesn't actually have to sit in the middle. The thruster. It doesn't have to sit on the back. It can just sit there really, and I can put the seat on top of that, or not. Apparently not. Put the seat back here and burn myself. Oh, come here. All right, where's that seat? So that works. As in buoyancy, I'm not saying I wouldn't start this up yet because we can't steer yet, but that does seem to be buoyant. Let's give it a try and turn it into a boat. Yeah, that's a good idea, Cube. We'll have a go at that. Put the thruster underneath. Under the water, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, because the more forward it is, the better it will be, I guess. Come here. So what we want is a thruster on a bearing. Really, I have what level are these? That's a level 1. That's a level 1. Takes a pile of component kits, doesn't it, for these things? And that's not too big of a problem. I've got those. But will it make it heavier? Yes. We'll try one first. We'll try one first. One thruster it is. Oh, okay. I need the block again. Hmm. Ah, no, no, no. We're not using suspension glitches because I can't handle those. No, so far I've avoided using them. Not purposely. Just it's never been a need to use them yet. And I must say I've been driving vehicles which have it, but I find it very finicky. It doesn't feel natural. I think the one reason I mainly avoid it is I can't quite explain what's happening there in a suspension glitch. Okay, we may have to leave this till it gets light again. And in the meantime, you guys can have a live night cam. There we go. Where's the seat? 6. As long as it's balanced, I'm happy. That's a start. If I'm not confused, that should be enough, shouldn't it? And then I guess that can go to that for on and off. Hmm. We'll try this one first. We'll try this one first, and then if this works, we'll put maybe 1 or 2 extra thrusters on. See where I strand in running out of gas. They might Cube fix suspension glitches. However, what I've understood is there are so many creations based on that idea that if you now go and change it, a lot of people will lose their creations. So they may actually just leave it in because of that. And it's okay. It's part of the game's environment for it to exist. I don't per se call it cheating. I think it's not cheating. It's just something the game offers which you can exploit. I mean, I'm absolutely pro doing that all over. The thing about suspension glitches, I cannot explain it myself why it works the way it does. Just seems like it's a it's a goofy result of the way the physics engine works. Oh, look at that! We've got stuff. Now I'm going to harvest this because I do want the. Oh, this is the level 3 raid, isn't it? Oh, wait. I want to do my thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but level 3 metal should not be affected um, by bombs, should it? I thought this would be a bit of fun. just for the fun of it. See if we can not have any bots even get too near to it. I'll have one there because I'm quite sure they'll try and go there. All right, 30 seconds left. And then, really, I want to go and find a spot where I can see this from without getting involved. Wonder if this is far enough away. Usually is. Here we go. Oh. I don't think anybody got in that time. I wonder if we can hit that from here. Well, that was there's one stuck out over there, and then there's you here. Come here. And then there's one behind the water here. Come on, follow me. Oh. Well, okay, so we didn't really need the bombs, but then if you've got them, why not use them? What time are we at? We're at 1:49. Cube or Marcellus, did you see the pump? Did I show you the pump thing going on here? Might worth repeating that. I'm on an island, and it turns out that this island is in totality over the top of a water tile. So the water installation here, its pump is actually directly below the ground here. It's just connected to one thing. There's no need to go out to the border of the island to go and find the water. It's actually directly below this. So I thought that was a cute discovery. I wonder if that's true for all islands, so that when you do island farming, you can actually just drill straight down by pushing yourself underground. What else? It's yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize islands. When you think about it, it kind of almost makes sense that islands sit over a water tile. Save my game first. No, I've actually got a backup script which runs every 5 minutes while the game's active. So I can go back 5 minutes in time. You have to set up a little automated job on your PC to call this script. Of course, you get piles and piles of backup out of it. The small gigabytes. Right, it's early morning almost. Let's stick that up there again. Three. That's 3 legs. That's number 4. Because we should have 10 legs, shouldn't we? For a level 6 third night raid. and it's 4 in the morning, which is supposed to be my trigger time, and it worked this time to turn the night cam off. I'm not seeing any more legs, but there were definitely more than 5 haybots there. They've probably flown out somewhere. Let's go and try this boat thing. I have often let things float up to the surface. I've never seen them go down this slow. Ooh, is that kind of centered or not? It's a little bit tipping over, isn't it, to the left, and that's due to you. That's kind of level. Okay. Yes, we'll have some gas, please. Oh, you can go in there. What I also do is take a seat down below, says Spastic, the ground, and use the despawning aspect of stuff you want to throw out if you're beneath the surface so you don't accidentally pick it up again. Yeah, I created my own seed killer to do that. Basically, a plot and a chest with a pump on it, and it would just continuously throw the contents of the chest into that plot over and over and over again. And to despawn stuff, I always walked out. I made a little plank go out over the water and I'd throw it out there. You know what else we need to do? Needs to have some level. So, do I now actually have a? Yeah, I have that. Oh, okay. It works. It doesn't steer at all, but it works. Yeah, okay. So it's far too narrow for what it's going to do. We'll probably end up doing is just making a bubble plastic raft and sticking these on the end of it. Because that is the one boat that always works. So I'm going to cannibalize the raft. Because as you know, kill your darlings. There's one. We'll do it symmetrical so it doesn't hurt too much. 2, 3. I'm abandoning the blue crates, by the way. That's not going to be the answer. We're going to go back to the old and tried method again of using wood and bubble plastic. You go there, 6. All right, I've done this often. 1 block in the middle, 1 out that way, 1 out that way. And then finish it off. Oh, that's a bit much. Pontoons, yeah, that's basically the answer to boating in flat mechanic. The shape of your boat doesn't matter, the weight does. And so a flat surface with bubble plastic is just the most buoyant area you can have, in my humble opinion. There's all kinds of boat structures you can come up with. Hey, am I running out of wood? That would be unpleasant. Oh, ow. Yep, there we go. A bit more. and another one. And then we'll go back and finish you off. There we go. One more here. And now with the cannibalized bubble plastic, fill this in. And funnily enough, I guess this is going to work the same way as I do with the glowbug boats, where the thrusters are going to be the center of force. The glowbugs, I'd place them here and here, and have my seat in the middle. I'm kind of thinking if I do the same for the thrusters, I should have the same effects. It's just a point of force. Okay, that's what we're doing. 8 out the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put a bearing on there. Put a bearing on that one. Now I'll have that back, please, and we'll have that back, and we'll give the crates back to the farmers because there's that much I can do with them. I guess that is how we're going to do it. Make some component kits for that. Number 4 goes here. Yeah, that fits a lot better on this vehicle because it's 3 wide instead of 4, like Cube said. Okay, now I don't even have to test this, but in the name of science, we will make sure that our results are the same every time. So with the blue crates, it took 10 seconds for them to get to the surface. Oh, really? Are you that heavy? Really? See, probably if I push it out of the water, it'll stay out of the water. Because that's what scrap mechanics like. So now it's bounced to the surface. It'll probably stay here as well. You can go there. You can go there. What are you actually? Are you a level? No, you're not a level 5 yet. Oh, you are. Why does it give me an upgrade option? I've already upgraded. So we need some component kits to upgrade that one. And we might want to have a gas canister. I wonder if I brought one with me. Look at everything except a gas container. All right, Mr. Raftbot, can you make me a gas container? Yes, you can. Right, and then we need the component kits to upgrade that thruster. Ooh. I don't know how many I've got left. Should be enough, he said. I really don't want to go out grinding for him. 9, 8, 7. Yes, we'll do that, Cube. The level seat 5 gives you the option to set your turn speed and your turn angle on your drive. I'll have to see if that works the same as the way I've done it with the glowbugs. Kind of curious to see if the behaviour is the same. We got that. Did we bring? Yeah, we got some petrol, but let's bring some more so we can fill it. Here, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to get on with it. I was gonna finish at 4 o'clock and have the be back home, but it doesn't look like we're there yet. Now, is that gonna hurt anything? No, it doesn't. Let's turn that around. That is not symmetrical. That is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. Then you're a level 1, aren't you? All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm 6 short. Really? Well, maybe I don't have to put this one full out. Is that the same as a level 4 now? I hope so. Go back and see if there's any more component kits laying around in other boxes, which there shouldn't be, but you never know. Yeah, that's doing exactly what I thought it would do, which is not turn. Which is why we're going to fix these guys up. Where's your bearing? So how this works on the Global boats is this one turns out and doesn't do anything there. We do the same here. What was it? 70, 60? I know, Cube, but by the time I run out of gas, I hope the stream will be finished. Oh, here we go. Yeah, turning's a thing. Okay, so this is the way home. This is the way we're going to get home. Now, the only thing we have to be sure of is that I'm going to actually get around that corner before all the gas runs out. So that took 9 gas already. Oh my God. Stop doing that. And I can't run on bike with chemicals because I can't run thrusters on chemicals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6, 7. Let's see if there's any more component kits knocking around. There. Ha ha ha. Yeah, because there's one thing I have to do. If I go home, I have to take the cookbook home. I can't leave him out here on his own. He'd get very depressed. So let's make sure he goes on the boat as well. And jump under it. Oh, I know. So, is there anything else from here that I really, really, really want to take with me? I don't think so. Because I just want to have a place out here which is a stash of... I might move out here eventually. Let's see what happens in Season 2 when they come out with the updates. $20 oil. So we've got one more canister of oil in there if we want. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. Let's just dump everything I've got. So I've got to take that. I think we're going to see how far I get. I really hope I get home. The worst thing is I won't have the craft pot with me, so I won't, even though there's all that oil out there, I won't be able to turn it into anything. All right, there should be another 20 on this end. Oh, there's 5 there, 20 there. Did I have everything from here? Yes, I do. I don't want that. This thruster can stay here. This can go there. That can go there. Because we want to... That's the last thing I want to do, is take the all the food I need to make some more burgers on the way home. Or some milk. That can stay here. That can stay here because I'm not going to do any painting on the way back. And then, lastly, let's make sure I take all the burgers. I didn't make 50 burgers. I'll settle for 13. All right. Let's see. It's 20, 100. We'll have one more raid, and then we'll pick up the stuff. Oh, I feel really bad. Do you know what, guys? No, wait. I'll wait until the raid's over, and then I'll give you your freedom. I can't leave them here. Poor guys. Was there anything else I needed to take? Of course, my duck and my calendar and my bed. And I guess actually almost fills off my inventory. It does, doesn't it? We've got a night cam issue. It's not on. You? Oh, you're a level 5? It's you, isn't it? And an upgrade, exactly 10. Right, so we've got max efficiency on the boosters, as far as that means anything. Got all my oil, I've got a pile of food with me. I was going to put a lamp on this because I really don't like sitting in the dark. Isn't the joy of scrap mechanic is that the water does not actually reflect, the surface of the water does not reflect light. And so I've made piles of boats with lights on them, but it doesn't mean anything until you get near a coast. It'd be nice if the water itself would reflect. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Be free, Rome. Give me back my wood. You're going to be unbalanced on the thrusters because you only changed one side's power. Oh, oh yeah, you're right. But you should have let me because it would have been fun to see, I guess. No, I don't want anything from here either. I think that's half the fun watching streamers screw around with the games because they've done something wrong. And you're sitting there behind your screen going, no, do it differently. That's kind of sadistic. I like watching newbie scrappers on Twitch. One, because they do stuff you wouldn't expect, which is like new, and they can surprise because they're kind of going in for the first time. But also just because you see them screwing around with bombs. Well, what on earth is this yellow stuff here? And you know it's poop and it comes from the glow bugs, but then just watching people stumble through the game and getting to learn it. Hello, Mr. Fruit Punch, and thank you for your YouTube icon you just posted there. I've rarely seen one of those before. We're waiting for a raid, which is about to happen, and then we'll pick up all the food, and then we'll go. No, Wok! That is really, really the worst timing you've got there. Oh, yeah, we've still got all these bombs laying around. It's almost too easy, isn't it? Maybe I need to help him a bit. Ooh. I think that's probably the simplest defense mechanism I've ever come up with. Rotating beams. Come on, sir, come over here. Oh, watch this Topbot get squashed. You're not playing nice. Come into the. I know you don't like the blades. Let's finish this. You're wasting time. We're supposed to be getting home today. There we go. Is that the? Remember that was another bomb. All right. Okay, so my inventory's full. I didn't think of that, of course, did I? You know what? We're going to leave this here for the next person who comes along. Yeah. The bombs got hit. They don't like hitting the bombs when they're actually attacking a farm. Alas, they kind of have their order of priority of what they'll attack. But I guess if one of the arms smashes the bot straight into the bomb, then there's little choice. Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody say goodbye. Oh, before I say goodbye, let's have something to eat. And I should be able to go like this and say, yeah. Oh, why? Oh, we have no carrots. Okay, I give up. This whole trip's a fiasco. I'll admit it. Bye, Mr. Punch. Thanks for dropping in, mate. So I know how this I know how this stream's going to end in a minute. Is that we'll see how far we get on this gas, and then I think I'm going to run out far before I get home. I have no idea what the fruit punch thing is. I don't know what an auto farm is. Can you explain it, Short Cube? Because I would be interested to learn the ins and outs. If the point was for me to follow him, but I'm betting how. Yeah, all right, that's it. Let's put bets on how far I get. Now I am literally on the other side of the map, so we have to go all the way up to the top, and then we have to go around the top, and then all the way around the peninsula, which the actually going back the other way would be shorter. Come to think of it, might even. But we'll place our bets. I'm betting particularly not very far. I'm betting I'm going to have a walk back. Oh shit! I'm going to have Dr. Cook. I'm going to have the cookbot with me, aren't I? I don't care about the raft. I do care about this particular cookbot. All the things we've been through. So there's the sunlight. What am I going to do? I'm going to help myself and put it a bit further out so I don't have to make a weird maneuver. Let's see. That way. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Cube. I saw it and I was like, also going down to the bottom of the water. I'm going to fix that first thing. Oh, here we go again. Are you not going to come up? Huh. Right, it came up then. Really, we should have some music on for this. Give me 2 seconds while I do a thing here on my desk. Oh, I'll show you something while we're sitting here. Um, so here's something I can talk about for a moment while I fiddle with my fingers while the cat walks across everything. Where's that screen? Here's that screen. Now, if I turn this thing off and I turn that off, now here's an image. Hi, Tin. 2 level 5 thrusters on my considerably smaller boat took 750 fuel to go all the way. Well, okay, thanks, Tin. I think we have a more realistic view of where my boat's going to get. I don't think my boat's that much heavier, but yours is definitely 2/3, or at least a third of what mine is. Yeah, this image showed up on Twitter a while ago from Axolot, and what they've got here is the idea of you would be able to use this in creative to spawn bots into your world, and that's really tickled me because that means you can start making games inside it. Yeah, well, we're about to find out how far I get. Or shall I go and have a cliffhanger break? No, we won't. We won't. I'll have a sip of water because I'm pretty sure by the time we got anywhere. So, right, what we'll do is we'll make sure this is full. That's 100. Um, yeah, going on your calculations, Tin, I'd need at least 350, and we'll see because I'm also dragging the cook bot along. Oh, Cube just said it, and I didn't register it, did I? So, Tin, do you have your engines out on max? Is there a balance between the amount of speed you can get out of it? Well, we can see the little blue line on the gas canister there. But effectively, this is working the same way a Globug boat would work, where there's two points of force on this plank now, one left to the right, and the vector in which they're pushing makes this rotation happen, and the Globug boat literally works the same way. Well, there's a little chemical pond here. Fuel's dependent on distance, right, so it'll burn the same amount. So we're already down to 3 bars. There's an ember forest and a chemical plant here, very close. Still on the bot spawn jar pictures. Darn, sorry. Okay, so this is where we are. I've come around the corner, so that warehouse there is where we kind of started. I've already burnt up 2 bars on the gas tank. No, it's just me being an unprofessional streamer. Is it a hayfield? I know that's that's one of my favourite biomes because there's nothing there. Oh, where am I going? That's an inlet, isn't it? Must be. Yeah. This looks vaguely familiar. I wonder if that's an island. You know what we still haven't found is my second spaceship. So this may just be the moment. Build a base there. Build a base where, Cube? Yes, but we won't see my bag at all until we get a lot closer. So I have a bunch of bags out there. That's a peninsula. We can't go there. That's a peninsula with a forest biome on the end. Ooh. Do we want to go and see? On that island you just passed? No. If if I build a base somewhere, it's going to have ground where so I can build something on. I'm going to have a look here. Good thing about thrusters is I don't have to worry about glowbugs despawning. I was just intrigued by this outcrop. Yeah, you're right, Tin. I think that's where we're coming. Yeah, because there's the parking lot, isn't it? There's the lights of the parking lot. Just because I felt like it. And then there's a little path up here. I've never found this through the road system. Guys, I've set your camp back up on the island. So I'm doing this, but I have no inventory room. There's not much point in doing this. But yeah, okay. Hi guys. Hello. Yeah, I'm watching you. So how many do we have? One? Two. So there's two Larrys out here. Okay, that's good. All right, we'll go and grab the boat and move on. And this inlet, is it an inlet? No, it's just a piece of water next to the Larrys. I thought this was on an ocean beach. Oh, there's so much stuff I have to remember, Cube, while streaming. It's hard. I thought it was just a guy playing a game, but it's a bit more than that. I've got to watch the chat, and you're right, there is a delay. But it also means I have to remember what I said 15. I have to remember what I said to myself 15 seconds ago. There we go. That was a sneeze. Bloop. It's not coming up above the water, is it? Don't know why that one's doing that. That's just odd. Right, well, that was a nice little stop. Let's go back home. I've got to be careful I'm not spoiling myself because this is so much faster than the glow bugs. Hello, Larry Beach. Thank you, Cube. Well, yeah, absolutely, Cube. It's interesting because you kind of call that the etiquette of how a streamer has to talk to his chat and vice versa. I have to remember to read out what's being said because otherwise it just sounds weird. But especially if there's multiple people chatting to me, it's very hard to and play the game and uh, keep your brain. You got to be multi-threading. There's lots of things going on at the same time. Right. Well, that we got away, but I'm quite sure this is not going to get as far as we want. But I have a plan. for when we run out of gas. I'll probably end the stream. All right, let's go. Turn. Is that an island? No, I have to go around that. Oh, I'll be seeing my beacon icon forever now, won't I, in the distance? I'm taking bets on how long it takes for John to use thrusters primarily on water. When John has a way to generate oil, automate it, that may be a thing. But for now, I'm not very tempted to do a lot of oil diving to get, because the time you spend diving oil, you could just as well be running the same distance. I don't count Infinite Cube. As long as I can do weird things like use glow bugs, I will. Now I don't like grinding for stuff which the grind has to be make it more efficient, not less efficient. So if I could run the same distance to a spot, or use a car which requires oil. Watch to your right for the second crash island. Yeah, we haven't seen that yet. That's an island. That's an island. Is that what I think it is? Sorry, we shouldn't be making detours, but I am. Is that just... that's... that makes sense on my glowbug boats, but I won't do it here. We'll just use the gas. That's an island with a wheat field on it, right? It is. Now, I've never seen one like this. It is an island, I think. Huh, how funny is that? And a wheat field biome. Oh, look. And there's more farming here. Whoa. Well, if there's one spot you'd want to do farming, it's here. Because you got your woks, you got your hay bots. Oh, that's neat. Who would have thought? Go away. It's actually a whole wheat field with a corner cut out for the farming plot. So that means if you build your farm here, by the looks of it, you're going to have a 4 times raid on that cross section. Oh, to be quite honest, it'd be fun to find the crash chip, but I'm not quite sure what to do with it. There's nothing there as far as I know. I do like this island though. And on top. Let's be efficient and go that way around. Don't crash. How are we doing on gas? 2 bars left. I can see the mechanic station from here. Which mechanic station is that? That must be... That's strange. Which one is that? Because the second one I know is on a really high hill. That one does seem to be up in the sky, doesn't it? Ooh, it's getting really dark now. Let's have that one on for a moment. Well, if we found a mechanic station, we're technically home. All right. Yeah, let's do the wise thing. So we're on foot from here, but it will happen today. We will get home. Have some wood, please. And you can come off the lift. So I'm not going to drag the cookbot with me. I first want to know which of these two mechanic stations this is. That's okay. I've got enough food with me. Nothing here I want to take. I've got my duck with me. Where was that mechanic station? There. Wasting my gas. Yeah, I know. Don't you start. You're in tin together. Oh, this is interesting. See, there's my second mechanic station is right up on a hill, and I'd be surprised if this was my first mechanic station because oh, I'm not surprised anymore if this is the first one. Oh, oh, okay. What? Surprisement? This is number one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Ah, so I was a lot further out than I thought because this is my first mechanic station. That means my yeah, I'm not up on some stupid hill here, am I? No, this is the first one. So home is out that way. We're actually very close to home. Do 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 do. Well, this is good. I was I was actually quite worried. This would take me another 2-3 hours to get where I wanted to be. But if we bounce on down the road, we're going to bounce into the harbour again. Hello, Soapbot. Now, I'm going to finish streaming in a few. So, is there anything I want to still say before I do? Yes, there is. That upcoming Thursday evening, I'll be streaming here on YouTube, and other people will be streaming it over on Twitch. But we're going to do a live broadcast of Bot Rush. So I've made a mini game inside Scrap Mechanic Survival, and I've got Germanite and Tizzy from Tizzy's Universe, Tizzy Gaming, and they're going to come and compete on it. And I would love to have shown it today, but I can't show it because the moment I show it, everybody knows how it works. So it's a game, and the two of them will play it against each other. And then after that, I'll put the file out for download for everybody to go and play it. Because it's kind of the start of doing some more fun thing in Scrap Mechanic besides survival, to start making your own sceneries and games from the creative side, which you can then share with people. Ta-da! There we are. We're back home. That actually feels good. It's one of those, because I've been away for 3 weeks, literally 3 real-world weeks it's taken to go round. Yes. Well, that's satisfying. So I have a secondary base out there. I know where my Scrap City is. I've found the chemical plant, the big one. I've seen that really nice little island with all the corn on it, which is actually quite close to where I am. And considering I could just bounce off the way I just did past the um, mechanic station to get out to the other side of the ocean, I might even make a secondary little harbour there and slowly start dominating my world a bit more. Yes, that would be good. So there was one thing I had to do when I got home, which I thought was important, which you always have to do when you get home. You have to unpack your stuff. There we go. Ducky goes, well, we'll put you the other way around. And the what is it? the hot mechanic of the month calendar. And then here's the most important thing, because otherwise I'd respawn on the other side of the map again. All right, very good. Okay, everybody who's been watching for the last afternoon. Oh, hi, Ella B. Welcome aboard. I hope you've seen a little bit more than me saying goodbye. Yeah, it's been a productive Sunday. Well, it's been a productive 3 weeks going around the map on my raft. And I think the end conclusion of that is we'll have to wait until water physics gets a bit better or thrusters get a bit cheaper before this is going to really, really be a thing. But it'd be nice if they let us use the water as much as we can the land. So on that note, it's 4 o'clock, it's Sunday afternoon, and I wish you all a very pleasant rest of the day. Thanks all for tuning in, and I hope to see you upcoming Thursday evening on YouTube, or otherwise next week, Sunday at the same time again. And I will, because I've just released my website, which is supposed to help me bring stuff together around the web. So I'll just poke that in the chat here. You can have a nose over there, but that's where I'm going to be. Oh, that was wrong. That's a wrong URL. It shouldn't. I should copy paste it and not do that. That's the wrong. It's got a wrong spelling in it. Here we go. So the website's intended to have to bring my music and the video stuff together, and I'll also be putting up announcements there. Trying to keep a central spot for what's going on. There we go. Well, thank you. You're very welcome. I love my little streams on Sunday. Thanks all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all soon. Be good. Bye bye.